that continues in Iran 27 years after it became an Islamic republic. Well, some believe strict Islamic dress regulations should be enforced, but on the streets of North Tehran, women continue to push back the boundaries of fashion. Francis Harrison reports.
This is the first time live models have been allowed to strut their stuff on a catwalk in post-revolutionary Iran. So sensitive is the whole subject of women's dress that we were not allowed to film most of the everyday clothing for fear the organisers might get into trouble. The idea behind the show was to make Islamic dress a little more chic, but some who attended were disappointed.
We have clothes that are much better than this, much more chic. Just look on the streets of Tehran. They're wearing much better clothes.
Many of the young women on the streets of Tehran do indeed look more like fashion models than the real models on the catwalk. And that's the complaint of conservative MPs like Rifat Bayat.
In my opinion, we didn't work on this issue properly. We thought there'd be no problem because we had an Islamic republic, but the generation born after the revolution has grown up in families that do not believe in these principles and are alienated from our laws.
Aware that imposing Islamic dress by force hasn't worked, Iran's police decided to hold their own fashion exhibition recently to educate women about what they should be wearing. This is an exhibit to show what's known here as bad hijab, in other words, poor Islamic covering. This girl has far too small a headscarf, she's wearing a lot of makeup, very visible lipstick, she's wearing a very bright green overcoat, carrying a mobile phone, a sign of Western decadence. The coat itself is very tight, it's short, it's open at the waist, and then of course the three-quarter length trousers, something the police have been trying to crack down on in the summer, and the very bright, very open sandals.
We don't want to impose our national taste on people. We want to guide our designers to meet the needs of our society. We don't want them to get their ideas about fashion from satellite television.
Increasingly young design students in Iran are being asked to turn their skills to finding something that's Islamic, indigenous and attractive. The authorities want to offer the children of the revolution a little glamour, in the hope that it'll make it easier for them to accept Islamic dress. Francis Harrison, BBC News, Tehran.
Finally, a look